All right. Well, my name is Bianca. Happy Monday, everyone. Let's please get started in a seated position on your mat. And I am going to sit on a cushion with my knees on the mat. And you can pick any seated position. If you have blocks, you can sit on the block. Good. And then when you're ready, try to align your shoulders and your hips whichever way you're seated. So maybe you're in a cross-legged position. Just go ahead and take your seat. And then once you get there, start to roll out the shoulders. Roll out the neck. Just take a couple rounds here. Just starting to connect within and feeling and scanning your body. And keep rolling the shoulders back. Good. Awesome. And then reach the arms up, please, overhead. And then try your best to shine the underarms open. So open up the arms, stretch long. Yeah, good. And then take the arms behind you as you take a big circle all the way back. Good. And then bring them back up. Reach up. Exhale, swim the arms back. Whichever way you're seated, just moving here with the arms. Go as fast or as slow as you'd like. Adding a little element of a back bend as you move. All right, inhale, reach the arms up, please, and then take the right hand to your left knee or your thigh, and then place the left hand to the floor or your back. Little seated twist. Cultivate the inhales here. Match the inhales with the length of your spine. Good. Inhale up to center. And take the right hand to your sacrum and place your left hand to your knee or your thigh. Your right hand can touch the floor depending on how you're sitting. And inhale, reach up. Exhale, plant the palms to your tabletop. Assist yourself to all fours. Good. And then once you're settled, inhale, lift your chest, lift your gaze for cow pose. Exhale, round your spine for cat. Good. Yeah, beautiful, Amanda. Yeah, keep going, breathing in. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, round and curl. Good. And do your best to add some movements here. So moving your hips, your neck. Nice. All right, still yourself in your tabletop. From here, walk the hands forward, lower onto the thighs, and then find a little seal pose here. And then you can be as high as you want. So you can be all the way arms straight with your knees bent. And then look forward, please. Exhale, lower down. 2 more. Inhale, lift your chest for seal pose. Keep the toes pointing up to the sky. Exhale, lower it down. Last one. Inhale, lift up to seal. Exhale, lower the chest. Just getting into a couple more stretches. So parallel your arms and then find goalposts with your arms. And then turn your forehead down to the mat. Place your left hand near your left armpit and then turn your left hip over your right hip. So stack your left hip over the right hip and then feel that stretch through the frontal right shoulder. And then your left toes can touch down to the mat here. If you need a bigger stretch, extend the right arm straight. Yeah, good. Breathing in. You can take any variations of this pose right here. Good. And then turn back to center, let go. Goalpost your arms again. Palms flat to the mat. Nice, Melissa. And then turn towards the right side, lift your right hip and let your left side temple rest as you stack your right hip over your left hip. Your right toes can float in the air or they can touch the floor here. Or they can even lift up to the sky. So just take your variation here, focusing on that left frontal shoulder. Good, let it go, palms down to the mat. This time, just the left knee, bend your left knee, and then take a hold of the left foot with your hand. You can turn the forehead down, please. And then just find that left side glute engagement, and then find your quad stretch. So your entire body is facing down here. Parallel your knee right underneath your sitting bone. Yeah. And then if you can't reach, you can use a towel to do that. Or a strap, yeah. Good. And then Leslie, can you bring the knee a little bit closer to the glute? Just a little bit more. Yeah. Good. And then Josh, just try to engage that left glute a little more. Good. Keeping that shape with the legs, lift your chest up. So just one-legged bow here. Right arm reaches back, chest open, then begin to kick your left shin back. So it's one side is in floor bow, the other side is in locust. And let it go. Good. Release the forehead down, just touch down, and then switch. Bend the right knee, take your right foot and your right hand, find the connection, and then hug your right heel to your right glute. Do your best to not lift the thigh. Try not to lift the right thigh from the mat. Try your best to point the knee downward if you can, just getting into this major quad stretch. If this hurts the knee at all, just back off, but see if you can really maximize that stretch. And then think of your chin pointing downward. Notice how good it feels for the belly button to be facing down here. Yeah, good. All right, from there, on an inhale, lift your chest and push the shin back. Yes, exactly. Yeah, push the shin back. Nice. Oh yeah, I love the hand on the floor, Amanda. You can do that. Or you can fly the left arm back, reach. So use your core strength to lift you up here. Yeah, Melissa, stretch that. Or are you doing both hands? Okay, no worries. Yeah, that's good. And lower down. Beautiful work. Okay, now bend the knees, please, everybody, both knees, and windshield wiper your shins side to side. Just notice how that feels relaxing on your low back. Nice. Okay, this is a very different pose, but then find your feet together, knees out wide, and then scoot your knees wider as you find like a forward-facing Supta Baddha Konasana. Yeah, good. Just let the forehead rest. Maybe you can go on one side of the ear, maybe the other side. So you might feel this intense stretch in the hips. Good. Switch the gaze if you have the gaze to one side. And then notice just the quality of your breath here. All right, good. Then release the legs to neutral, bend the knees. Bring the knees about hips width apart, and then take a hold of your feet with both hands. So doing both sides now. Traction the inner thighs together like they're little magnets, and then exhale out all your air. Inhale, lift for floor bow. Elevate the chest, squeeze the glutes. Yeah, relax the shoulders, point your nose forward. Try to balance on the hip bone and the soft part above that to help you find some padding from the floor. Good. Very nice. Yeah, one more breath, lift higher. Good. Plant the palms, relax the legs. Hands next to your rib cage now. Lift yourself up to a modified chaturanga. So knees on the floor, bend the triceps. Right away, loading the triceps. Knees down, and then straighten the arms, please, as you press into a kneeling plank. Then exhale to a chaturanga bend. Straighten the arms, please, and exhale chaturanga. So just continuing this up and down motion with your chest. Good. And then if you are taking it on the toes, just try to relax the neck. Ooh, yeah, great work, everyone. Yeah, keep it up. Last one. And then into an upward facing dog. Walk the hands forward or take a cobra, your choice. If up dog is a bit too much for the back. Look right and left, please. Great. And then from up dog, return to a plank. Tuck the toes, lift your hips, lift your back. Good. Drag and send the heels back as you reach the crown of your head forward. So feel that opposition right away. Nice. If you notice your hips can be a little bit more neutral, try to find that. Yeah, good adjustments there. And then exhale to downward facing dog. Take the hips, pike them back. Just notice this really nice stretch here for your legs and your back. And then just to start off with, can you step your feet about 2 feet apart? So really wide down dog here. And then walk your hands a little bit closer so you're not so far from your feet, just a tiny bit. Yeah, good. And then from here, bend your knees, come up onto the tippy toes, and then relax, straighten the legs, press the chest towards the thighs. So continue to repeat that. Inhale, lift the heels up, bend your knees slightly, and straighten the legs. Good. Each time you do this, feel the belly trying to go towards the in-between part of the thighs. So just really stretching your back. There's really no right or wrong way to do this. It's just feeling your spine, feeling your hips. And just a couple more breaths there. Really stretching out the underarms. Yeah, that's it, Leslie. And then take it to a neutral down dog. So bring the hands together, closer together, bring the feet closer together in width. Lengthwise is fine, wherever you are. And then in this down dog shape, try to wrap the triceps in and show the inside of your elbow out, just a tiny bit. Yolanda, bend your elbows just a tiny bit. There we go. Good. Yeah, that works the muscles a bit more. And then from here, you will tiptoe to the middle part of your mat, unless there's a cat there. Just kidding. And find a halfway lift once you arrive. Lift your chest. Exhale, fold. Good again. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Once more, lift your chest. Exhale, fold. Sweep the arms up as you stand up. Widen the arms about to a V shape, and then exhale, back bend. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, wide arms, V shape with the arms. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, back bend. Good. Continue to make this movement. Breathe in. Exhale, back bend. Yeah, beautiful. Just unlocking your chest from our day today, whatever you have been doing. You know, maybe you're getting back from travel, you're just feeling stiff. Just trying to find the mobility in your spine in this back bend. Good, one more. Good, reach the arms up, interlace the hands, and take it to a side bend to the right. Try to point the hips forward and both underarms forward. Lengthen from the left waist all the way to the left fingertips. Notice the groundedness of your feet here. Inhale to center, and then take it to the left. Your hips stay pretty still. The side bend is happening from the bottom of your right hip all the way up and over. Notice every single bone that's part of this movement here, especially in the thoracic and cervical spine, your neck and your mid-back. Good. Inhale, lift up. Place the right hand to your sacrum and then spin your entire body towards the right. Think of your lumbar spine trying to create more space and your cervical or your thoracic spine, the mid-back, trying to spin. So lumbar is lengthening, thoracic is reaching around. Inhale, center. Other side, left hand to the sacrum. Almost press your hand down your sacrum and then turn the chest. Good. Inhale, reach up, please. And then from here, bend at your elbows as you take a hold of your neck with your thumbs. Point the elbows as high up as you possibly can. In this shape, we'll do a side bend. Breathe in, take a side bend to the right. Thumbs at the base of your neck. Elbows pointing up. Inhale, lift up. Exhale to the left. Two more. Inhale, lift up. Exhale to the right. Use your core strength, your back strength. Inhale, lift up. Exhale to the left. Good, lovely. Inhale, rise up. This time, open the arms. Sweep the right arm, high five your left. So then both of your hands are to the left here. And then try your best to stretch this part right here on the right shoulder. So reach as far past, so maybe the right fingertips reach further than the left. So you really stretch that right, like trap area, and then move around with your neck even. Your left ear can come down towards your left shoulder. And open the arms, neutral spine, neutral feet. Other side, left hand high fives the right hand, reach to the right. And then the hips stay facing forward, and then just feel this nice pulling and stretching in the left trap area. Yeah, good, Tracy, that's it. Start to feel and move around with your neck and your ear. Good, bring it up, and then take the fingertips to your ears. Find a back bend from here, breathe in first, and then exhale, back bend with your fingers supporting the head a little bit. Exhale to a forward fold just halfway. Elbows connect together. And then inhale, open up to your back bend. Lightness through the fingertips, but support the head. And then exhale forward. Make sure that feels okay in the sternum. But try to really feel what you need. Maybe you need a bigger part of the back bend, or you need a bigger forward fold, or both. Yeah, exactly. And then when you do the forward fold, notice where you feel tight. Is it in the low back? Is it in the legs? Is it in the mid, low? Yeah, you can bend the knees then, if that's the case. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, nice. Good. Inhale up, back bend, and then exhale, fold. Last one here. Then inhale, lift up. Getting now into the knees and the hips. So with your hands wide, just like this, lift your knee up and then draw a complete circle around, same leg. So just staying with that same leg. Bring it across the body, lift it up, open it, and then down. So turn so that I can see the left side of your thigh there. Yeah, good. Yeah, really emphasize how big that movement is. Take it across like you're doing supine twist all the way across, lift and circle. Good. And then right away into a tree with that same leg that you're moving. And then we'll do a side bend one way, doesn't matter which way. Imagine you're holding onto a bar and you're just stretching that whatever side that you have, doesn't matter which one. Inhale up and then stretch the other side in your tree. Make it big if you want. Turn the bottom rib cage open a little bit more. Nice. Bring it up, hands to heart, and then release. Release that foot, hand behind your head or your ears, and then circle the other knee across the body, open it, and bring it. For a balance challenge, you don't have to lower that foot at all. Just keep it moving. But if you want to touch it down so you can focus on increasing that range of motion, then you can. Hopefully this is feeling okay for the knees. This is actually trying to stabilize it, but it is working the quads. So if that's too much, just let me know. You don't have to lift the knee super high. Good. Last one. And then find your tree. Place your foot onto your thigh. This time extend the arms wide. From here, take the hand across and twist, and then open, and then take it to the other side. And if you do want to even it out, lift the arms up, find a side bend. And then over and across to the other side. Woo. Good. Sit back to a chair pose, just let that go. Swim the arms up, breathe in. Exhale to an extended forward fold, widen the legs, and you have the option to interlace the hands behind you or hold on to the calves, the shins, the knees, whatever feels good. And I recommend bending the knees quite a bit here. Yeah, nice, Josh. Getting more into unlocking our spine, lower the left hand and lift the right hand up. And then just like before we've done, wave your right hand forward and back as you try to unlock any tension in the neck and the upper shoulders. Good. And then lift that right hand, do a half bind, please. So turn the palm like you're holding a tray, and then take the right fingertips to your left hip crease. If you want a balance challenge, lift your left arm forward. So everyone is in that half bind. Yeah, beautiful. Really good. So nice. Exhale, fold. Bring both hands down. Then lift your left arm up as you bend that right knee slightly. And then high five the hand, or rather wave the hand forward and back. It can be small, doesn't have to be big. Just notice what feels good. And then you're serving a platter with your palm facing up. Turn the hand so that the left fingertips are to the right hip. And then turn to look upward. You can reach the right arm forward like you're serving another plate with that right hand. Yeah, getting into that rotation of the shoulder. Whew, very nice. Yeah, this is a delicate movement for that left shoulder, so definitely just take it slow. Doesn't have to be super big. And bring it down, forward fold. Good work. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale to a frog pose. Really love this one. Just sit back. Please reach the arms up. And then goal post the arms. In the frog, twist towards the left. Yeah, good. Inhale, center and to the right. So we're ironing out anything going on with the spine. You can kind of face the palms together to face one another. So it's almost like your thumbs are pointing back. Last movement here. And then take it to a wide forward fold. Point the toes forward now. Shift more weight into the toes and walk the hands as far back as you can. Past your heels. Try to get past your heels, like you're about to go into a headstand, but your head is floating off the earth. Exactly. Yeah, really reach. Good. Good, Yolanda. That's it. Yep. All right, bend the knees slightly. More core here. Take the fingertips behind your ears. Rise all the way up. Squeeze the glutes. Twist to the right, or rather, crunch to the right. So right elbow to the right a little bit. Good. Inhale, center. Left elbow to the left a little. Inhale, center. And then flat back, bend the knees a little bit, all the way down. Reach as far back as you can. And then take the hands to your ears. Stand up with a tall spine. Use your core. Use your hamstrings. And then crunch to the left. Inhale, center. Crunch to the right. Good. Use your obliques. Breathe in. Exhale, fold with a flat spine. Reach all the way back. Good. One more all together. Hands to your ears. Lift up. Oblique to the side. One. Doesn't matter which side. Oblique to the other side. Good. Create your own resistance here. And then flat spine, bend the knees all the way down. This time, now take a hold of the right ankle with both hands. Try to reach your forehead towards your shin and then feel that left inner thigh stretch. You can widen the legs a little if you need. Walk it to center and then switch. Both hands towards the left ankle. Take it back to the other side, please. Just one more. And then from here, you can lift that right arm up if you want. Yeah, good. Getting into these juicy spinal twists. Back to center, over towards the other foot. And once you feel good there, you can start to lift your left arm up. Try to stretch the head a little forward. Yeah, beautiful, Leslie. That's it. Nice, Josh. And fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Ooh, we lost you, Melissa. And then hands to heart, walk the feet together. We'll lift your left knee up, please. So I'm gonna do my actual left knee. I'm not gonna mirror you guys. And then sit back into a figure four. Notice what that does to your knee and what that does to your glute, your hip, and really feeling the outer hip stretch. Think of being more upright with your spine and then just sitting further back. Imagine that you're in a pigeon right now. Yeah. And then your left knee is forward, right? Inhale, lift the left knee up. Exhale to crescent lunge. Just land softly back. And then walk your right foot way forward and stretch your left toes a lot back. Then take the hands to your right thigh as you deeply stretch that left hip flexor. So we are not going to lower the knee here. We're going to stay up. Try to really feel that left hip flexor stretch. Point your left knee higher up, or left heel, sorry, excuse me. Your left knee can bend a little. Good. Yeah, looking good. One more breath there. Really get into that left side stretch. And then lift up, straighten the right leg, straighten the arms up. Exhale to a pyramid pose. But keep the left heel lifted in your pyramid. Perhaps float your right toes off the earth here. While your heel is down. Yeah, great posture, Amanda. That looks really good. And then try to keep the left heel lifted. Reach the right arm up for your modified revolved triangle. If you have a block, it'd be a great time to use it if you want. Otherwise, no need. And, oh, nice, Amanda. Good. Yeah, your right toes can be down or up, lifted, your choice. And then plant everything to the center. Reach up to your crescent lunge once more. From here, interlace the hands behind you and then find your deepest back bend as long as you don't compromise the low back. Think of really sending the chest and the sternum, the ribs, your heart space, like this whole chest space forward. Exactly, yeah, we're getting to some kind of full body stretching, very, very deep work here. And then exhale to a humble warrior. So your left heel was still lifted, but now you'll lower it down and bring it forward. An option for your humble warrior is to now lower the fingers and then reach all the way back while your chest is resting on your right thigh knee. So it depends on how long your arms are, if you can even reach back. Yeah, and if that even feels good to you. So just feel it out. But sometimes it does feel good to kind of rest the hands back. And then lift yourself up to your warrior one, please. Lift up. And then exhale to warrior two. Straighten the right leg, breathe in. Right away into your triangle pose. Notice where your right knee is pointing, and then bend the knee a little bit so you can readjust your back, and then straighten again. Yeah, but for this one, focus on that right inner thigh stretch. And then Amanda, can you place your right hand behind the foot? There we go, yeah. Or you had it right the other way. Yeah, there you go. And then if you want the pillow, you can kind of put the hand on the pillow too if you want. Nice. Good. Reverse triangle, lift it on up. And then exhale, take the hands to your heart as you bend the right knee and lift into your Skandasana. Left toes point up to the sky, deep inner thigh stretch. Hands to the mat to help you. Steady breaths. Track the left toes, left knee up. Lovely. And then switch to the other side. And then this time, focus on feeling that stretch in the inside of the right leg. Good. Bring it to center. And then from here, forward fold in the center for your procerita. And again, reminder, your knees don't have to be fully locked. They can be bent a little bit. This would be a good time to stretch the wrists. Good. Inhale to a halfway lift and bend the knees. Walk the feet a little closer together and bring the arms to the sides. Like you're basically like a little airplane balancing. Place the hands down, turn the heels in, and then sit into a wide frog here. Then from here, sit all the way onto the floor. Bring the feet together and the knees out wide. Sit up tall. And then keep the right leg, right foot where it is, and then turn your left inner calf down to the mat. So then you're in like a 90-90 position. Right foot is to the center of basically where your zipper is, and then the left knee is to the side. Good. Right hand down, and then find that stretch up and over. Bend the right forearm a little bit here. Or maybe, depending on your forearm can touch the mat too, if depending on how your proportions are for your body. Yeah, good. Yeah, exactly, Amanda. Inhale to center, and then we'll take it to the left. Right leg, left leg stays as it is. This one's not gonna go very far. You won't really be able to lower the forearm for this one, but focus on trying to lower the left inner thigh onto the mat. Eventually it might touch, maybe not today. That's all right. And then lift on up, arms up, fold forward, forearms down. Good. It's almost like an open leg pigeon pose. Hopefully your forearms can lower, otherwise place blocks or pillow underneath the forearms. Good. One more breath there. And then rise up, only release the right leg forward. Only the right leg. Left knee is exactly where it is. Okay, now your right leg is forward, your left knee is to the left. If your left side butt is lifted from the floor, you can place a pillow or something underneath. Once you're there, lift the arms up, breathe in, and then fold it down. It doesn't have to reach all the way. Maybe you can try to reach for the toes. This is like a deeper version of a hamstring stretch, deeper than that half splits, because your left hip is open. Just listen to how you're feeling here. And eventually that left thigh will be fully flat. Just feel that stretch. And then lift up. Your left knee, turn it out now as you place your left foot to the inside of your right thigh. Reach up, one more fold. You take a hold of your foot with your hands, with both of your hands. Great. Inhale, rise up with your spine. You have two options. You can simply hold your right foot with your left hand and then stretch the outer hip and the outer knee Or you can take seated figure 4 here as you just sit down and you support yourself with your hands behind your back. So the intention here is to stretch the entire kind of right hip area. Good. And if you are sitting down, elevate the chest up more. Yeah, there we go. Amanda doesn't feel good. Oh, you don't know what we're doing. Oh, you go like this and then just, yeah, there we go. Good. All right, then from there, boat pose with both legs. So elevate the knees up. From here, stretch the legs forward as you widen the arms, lower to the sacrum, and then bring it all the way in. And to the sacrum, legs out, arms out, bring it in. Keep going. You have the option to lay down. If this doesn't work, lay down. Yeah, exactly, Yolanda. And then everyone relax your neck. Let this be from the core that's working. Yeah, arms open, legs long. Nice, Leslie. Whew, good work. If you need a break, lay down. Keep going. This is our full core strength. Last 3. Last 2. Good, good, good. Chest higher than the neck. And 1, good. And then seated cat-cow, cross-legged position. Cross-legged. Lift the chest for cow. Round your chest for cat. Good. And then now you're likely facing the side. Plant the feet down, lift up to a wide chair pose. Good. And then from here, side crow or prayer twist to the right, facing the front of your mat. Bring the feet together, please. And then, sorry, you're going to be wide if you're going into side plank. Otherwise, just bring the feet together if you're going into prayer twist. So prayer twist, side crow. Good. And then from there, you're likely facing the front of your mat. So crouch down, plant the palms, and then jump back, chaturanga. Upward facing and downward facing. Good. That was a lot of kind of oblique strength. We're going to keep working on it. Inhale, look forward, bend the knees, and hop to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Lift the right knee this time. And then exhale to your figure 4. So right knee, figure 4. Right ankle to your left thigh, please. Trust the weight into your left heel. Just soften the jaw. One more breath. Inhale the right knee up. Exhale, toes back, all the way back. Reach up, crescent lunge. Same thing on this side. Widen the length of your legs, and then hands onto your left thigh as you really feel that right hip flexor stretch. So stretching the hip flexor helps unlock the back as well. So, press the hands away as you lift your chest up. Keep pointing the right knee down. Inhale, lift the arms up, straighten the left leg. Exhale to your modified pyramid pose. Right heel is lifted here. Walk the hands forward or onto blocks. Good. And then right hand down, inhale the left arm up into your revolved triangle pose. Yeah, exactly. Oh. Exhale, release the hand. Good. Rise up. Your heel is still lifted. Interlace the hands behind you into your crescent lunge back bend. So really find that big chest expansion. Use the front side of your core to stay lifted. Good. And then if your heel was lifted, lower the right heel into your humble warrior. Bring it down. So instead of the left shoulder inside of your knee, try to have the left side of your chest on your thigh actually itself, and then reach the fingertips back behind you. So that will be a big calf stretch on the right. Yeah, exactly. And then Tracy, bring your left side chest on your thigh a bit more. Yeah, there we go. But then keep the arms lifting to neutral, yeah. That's it. And then slowly rise up to your warrior one, lift up. Exhale, warrior two. Widen the legs, widen the feet. Won't be here for very long. Inhale, straighten the left leg. Exhale to your triangle pose. So today's class is very focused on stretching rather than our normal like super strength building or balance. Mondays always kind of feel good to stretch things out after the weekend. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten everything, lift the arm. Then bring the hands to the heart as you bend your left knee and then assist your right toes up and bend into your Skandasana. Sit down. Or you can stay lifted, but try to support yourself with your hands. Take it to the other side. And then Josh, bend your knee a little bit. That extended one. Yeah, there we go. Is that okay? Yeah. I'm guessing you're pretty flexible on the knees, so maybe in general, just like keeping that bent, maybe that's the cause of the knee pain. And then bring it forward to your Prasarita. Won't be here for too long. Interlace the hands behind you, fold. Then lift up, bend the knees, lift halfway. Take the hands in front of you this time for your bear pose. Bring the hands down, sit into your frog. So second time doing this transition, we're basically doing frog to then sitting down onto your mat. And then we'll do the same thing as the other side. So we did a really long stretch sequence there. Butterfly your feet together and your knees wide. Really important to balance it out. Good. And then from here, place your right inner calf onto the mat. So you're at that 90-90 position. And apologies, we are going to go over just because I really want to do some of these stretches. So you do have to hop off. We got like 10 minutes left. Yeah, place your left hand down, please. Reach the right arm up and over, and then your forearm can maybe come down. Or if you want it to be more of like a right inner thigh stretch, then stay on the hands. If you want it to be more of a side bend, go down on the forearm. Then try your best to magnetize the right inner thigh towards the mat. That's where that internal rotation of the hip will be felt. Yeah, Leslie saw that. Then if this feels very uncomfortable, it really is uncomfortable, so don't feel bad. Lift up, and then we'll take it to the other side. Right hand to the floor, left arm over. This one's super little of a movement, barely even coming across the body. That's totally okay. Inhale, lift up, arms up. Exhale, fold forward, forearms down onto the mat. Ooh, this one's interesting. So try to line up your left side of your rib cage to the left elbow. So yeah, center your body more to the middle while your legs are where it is. If this is hard, what it has to do is hip mobility. So that internal right hip and an external left hip. Good. Rise up on the palms on an inhale. And then from here, free up your left leg, straighten it to the front. This is another one that's a little bit tricky to get into. But once you're there, once your left toes are pointing up to the sky, breathe in, reach up. And then exhale, try to hold on to the ankle here. Lean the chest forward. Really big stretch in the hamstrings. Your right knee ideally will be pointed fully to the right side. You're kind of exploring how deep your right inner thigh can touch the mat. On an inhale, rise up, lift the chest. Then place your right foot to the left inner thigh. Lots of really intricate cueing today. Thank you for being patient. Then lift the arms up. Exhale, fold, capturing the foot. Sometimes when we experience some pain in our body, it's just like mobility and a little bit of stretching, maybe some strengthening. And then Melissa, lift your chest more as if my hand was on your back. Yeah, there we go. Good. All right, good. Rise up now. Okay, from here, this time we're switching. So then this right foot that's on the inner thigh will go into your figure four in the seat, just like this, or you will hold it and kind of rock your shin like a little baby side to side. Free up any tightness that you may be feeling there. You can even extend the leg. Yeah. This is like a stretch. Imagine like you're laying down on your back and someone was doing this for you. It's a very relaxing stretch. Good. All right, bring it back. Here, find your boat pose. Both legs either bent or extend. And then hands come to the center. Whoa, hands come to the center as you widen the legs out. And then hands out as legs in. Switch. Out, in, out, arms forward, in center, and in with the legs. Good, keep it going. Ooh, yeah, good. Palms together. Yeah, beautiful. So good. Yeah, Melissa, keep it going. Breathe. Yeah, Yolanda. You got Tracy. So focused. Last 4. Yeah, adductor strength. 3. Bend the knees a little, Amanda. 2. And 1. Good. Last thing, straddle stretch. Straddle stretch before we rise up. Breathe in. And then just hold on to the toes, little bounces with your chest. Should feel kind of nice. Little bounces, just getting deeper into that stretch. Good. Now bring the feet together, almost done with class. Lift your seat up, find your chair, but this time feet together. So you get to explore whether side crow is easier. So side crow facing the back of your mat with your knees together, or prayer twist. Do your best to breathe and slow down the breath. Good. Nice. All right. So that same place you're in side crow and prayer twist, come onto your tippy toes, plant the palms, and then listen carefully. From your twist, try to jump back to your chaturanga with bent arms. So from here, I'll show you how to do it. Jump back, boom, bent arms. So try, yeah, that's too much pressure on the joints. Don't do it, but yeah, exactly. Good, good. It's like a twisted, almost modified burpee kind of thing. And nice. We'll take it to a child's pose, lower the knees. And then it's 6:01. If you need to go, go. We are going to end class with 1 headstand or 1 dolphin pose. So feel free to lift up now into dolphin or headstand. If you want to lay down already, do legs up the wall and lay down. Yeah, good. Take your time. Go slow. Okay, and then in dolphin, Yolanda, bring the shoulders back more. Wait, are you on your head? Sorry, I can't tell. Are you in dolphin or headstand? Oh, maybe you're in headstand. You're good then. If you're in headstand, that's fine. Yeah, there we go. That's better with the arms. Nice, Amanda. I love that. Just letting the upside down feeling feel really good. And when you're ready, lower the knees, please. Child's pose for 1 moment. If you're already on your back, just stay there. And then rise up to your knees. Sweep the legs forward into 1 final pose before we take it to Shavasana. Legs forward into a seated pose. Reach up, breathe in. Exhale to your seated forward fold. Kind of notice we did a lot of stretching, deep, really deep, kind of intricate stretching. So just hopefully you feel a little bit more open. Yay, that's good. Bend the knees if you want to release the low back. And then from here, just lift yourself up and lay down into your Shavasana. I recommend taking Shavasana with your knees bent to let the low back rest. If you like the open hip, open the knees, feet together. And then just relax the arms by your sides. Take a deep, deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale, release your air, let it go. Breathe in, inhale. Cleansing exhale, let it go. and float off into a relaxation space. Imagine you're somewhere in nature. Just feel how your body feels, feel grounded. Maybe your hands are down or up. If they're down, notice the texture of the floor. And then place one hand to your heart, one hand to your navel. Know that your yoga practice is always there for you whenever you need it. Hug the knees into your chest and then gently roll off to one side. And then rise up to a seated pose. Ending the class with one final boat pose for today. Lift your knees, sealing in all of your strength, your intention. And then have a seat. We bow forward from my heart to yours. Namaste. Thank you all so much. I hope that was a valuable stretch for everyone. If you have any feedback, it's a very different kind of class than we normally do, but I feel like it was much needed. So thank you guys.
Thank you. Hope you learn.
Josh, I hope your knee is feeling okay from that.
Yeah, and pay attention to kind of locking it up. I do think that will help. I don't know, the pain.
Yeah, and then and whenever you're walking too, kind of like noticing just what's going on.
Yeah.
And then strengthening the glutes, like any squat exercises you could do throughout the week too.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Yeah,
Bye.
you're welcome.
Thank you, Bianca.
Melissa,
Thank
thanks, Kendra.
Thank you. It was great. Bye.
Bye.
Bianca,
Bye.
did you smell the burning today? Did
No,
you smell
what happened?
I did.
That naval ship was burning down in Coronado. So I woke up at 2 a.m. thinking we had like an electrical fire in the house. And it took us like getting on Nextdoor and whatnot to figure out that it was the blowing from Coronado up, and it was like insta headache, but we had to close everything up, and yeah, we've had everything closed. It was
I heard it this morning. I smelled it this morning. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The way the smell traveled all the way, like that's far.
Well,
it's
all,
wrong.
Yeah, it was all the wind. So Kathleen lives in Little Italy. She can like see Coronado and she couldn't smell anything, but it was just everywhere around us in Mira Mesa. So it was all about the winds and
a little.
Yeah, so it might burn for 2 to 3 days, but if you smell anything that smells like electrical fire, that's what it is.
Okay,
I thought it was like for burning. I didn't know. I was really concerned. I'm like, is something in the apartment burning?
Mm-hmm.
And then I saw on the news this morning, it came up. I was like, oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gosh, I hope no one was hurt. That's so.
No, I think that everyone was okay, but who knows?
Yeah. It'll burn for a while though. But yeah, they were supposed to ship out and they refueled, but luckily it's far enough away from the fuel tanks but we know some people that were down there and they could feel the initial explosion that started the fire. So yeah, it was kind of.
Oh my gosh, that is so scary.
So if the wind changes and you start smelling something, that's probably what.
Okay, thanks for letting me know. Yeah. Thank you
Oh.
guys. I hope that was a good stretch. Yeah, what were you saying?
And then we're staying work from home through end of the year. So just an FYI.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Well, I mean, Basque is like closing again, and it's just like, I think online is where it's at for the rest of this year. Which I mean, it's nice because you guys are home. You can kind of just turn it on,
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So that's my update.
I'm glad we got to stick together, though. That's awesome.
Yeah. It totally works. Thanks so much.
Thank you. I'm glad I found you.
day.
I know, I'm so glad. I hope that's good for your back. We did lots of
Yeah.
twisting to unlock, so.
I loved it. Yeah, I saw my transplant doctor today and I mentioned it and he said possibly it's not aligned. So they're going to take an x-ray and I just want to go all natural. Like I don't want to do any
Yes,
pain
yes.
medication and I don't want to see a chiropractor. I want to see, because when this happened so many years ago, I did hot yoga and it was super helpful. So I don't want to, you know, I want to stick with this because I think that will help and I want them to take the x-ray. I just want to do as much
Yeah.
as possible.
I
So
have a yoga student and he said, the doctor was like, you're gonna need back surgery. He was like, no thanks. Like, and
oh,
then he healed his back from yoga.
Yeah.
Like
oh,
just
I,
recently, like, yeah. So I believe it. Definitely no need to
no,
go worst case scenario. No.
no. And then it's funny because it goes down the side of my hip. It gets that bad.
Oh, yeah.
And then if I sit and it's excruciating pain, if I try to take a breath, it's really painful. So I'm gonna see what they say. I don't want to go any pain medication or anything. I just want to see the X-ray.
Yeah, well, let me know when you hear back, just so I
Yeah.
can, tailor our classes. So.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. I know sometimes I get lost and you'll see me like, I just
No, that's
do it.
helpful though. Yeah. Today was a very intricate, like, I don't know. So
Yeah. I'm gonna
yeah.
try the other side of here because you can't like see me because it's all shady. Like I'm shaded out. So I'm gonna try the other side and maybe it's more lit that you can see as I'm doing the poses and stuff. You can
Okay.
like
Sounds
yeah, I'm gonna try the
good.
other.
Yay. Well, yeah, but thank you for turning on your video. It helps. It really helps when I can see all you guys.
I'm like, I don't care whoever sees me. It's all
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Thank you so much. Have a good
Thank
night.
you. Have a good night.
Wednesday.
Bye.
Thank
See you
you.
next
Bye.
time. Bye.